Hello everyone, this is a very serious video. It's not gonna be a very long video, and that is because this is my first ever apology video. Yes, I am not having a big career on YouTube, and yet I have to apologize already to someone because I actually did hurt them. I actually did hurt them before they were even born. I'm talking about Fab, by the way, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. And Epic, that too, but mostly Fab, because I just shed on it. So basically, if you don't know about what I'm talking about, I did a video last week when I talked actually about what Fab might be, how Fab will probably work, how you will have to pay for stuff, and I'm happy to announce I couldn't have been more wrong. So in that video, I do talk about how Fab will probably be a subscription-based site. The reason I said that is because really they didn't talk about payment at all. In their first presentation, they didn't. In the mail that they actually gave to people last week, they didn't. So it was, to me, it felt really interesting and really sketchy how they don't talk about payment at all. And in my head, it was like, look, if you're going to keep the payment like you already had it, why wouldn't you just say that? The only reason you wouldn't talk about it is if you would implement something new that you are not sure that people would like. That's kind of what I was talking about, you know? And I don't know if people talked about it, like more people talked about this and they complained, and maybe Epic kind of saw that and they were like, okay, we're not doing the subscription based, not worth it, we're probably going to lose a lot of people. I still have an issue with Fab. The fact that Megascan, like the free textures on Megascan, apparently will not be, not all of them, they will not be free anymore. I do still have a problem, a big problem with that. However, I have to announce, and I'm happy to say this, Fab is everything else than that, everything they promised. Everything from ArtStation, UE Marketplace, Sketchfab, Quixel Megascans, all of that are incorporated into one entity, one site, which to me, that's a really good thing. Because, again, I said it before, I think that's a great idea, because I hate having to go to 5 sites to get something done. Just put it on one, if you already own all those, and just make it simpler for everyone. And all of these work with, you know, Epic's account, so that's even better for me. With this being said, I'm going to take a little bit of a look on the site with you guys, so to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. So as you can actually probably see, the main complaint I had with this site was the fact that probably this will be a subscription-based site, which to me, that would have broken every single little trust I had with Epic up until now. Apparently, I was right when I said that Epic is probably one of those small companies, not small companies, but one of those little companies that do actually kind of care a little bit of what their fans think, and that's not how it is. So apparently you will still have it. It's basically Sketchfab. If you ask me, this is Sketchfab, but with everything from all their sites. Megascans, UE Marketplace, all that is in here, right? So you have all this. As you can see, you can buy animations, you can buy characters or assets or whatever. You have a lot of free content, by the way. Some is made by Quixel or, you know, people at Epic, and really just stuff from other people. For example, I already owned this because I think it's absolutely incredible. They give characters for free. There's a catch though, and you have to be careful with this. For example, I took this as well, and I can show you. But let's say you want this, right? If you're going to come here, you'll see that there's no buy button for free, so it's a little strange. What you gotta do is you have to go to license, and here you have to choose from a professional license, which is either for a studio, either for entity that has $100,000 revenue in the last 12 months, and a personal one that is basically everyone that doesn't have that condition achieved. You can take it for free and you can use it in your project, which I think is such a great thing. And probably a lot of you that use, you know, Unreal kind of already know this. Unreal has more or less the same policy. Basically, you can use Unreal until you reach, I think it was $1 million or something like that, but you have to give 5% then. I think this is a little bit closer to what Unity used to do before they fucked it up. As you can see, you can also search for Unity stuff. So Unity has its own thing, even though it's Epic's, and, you know, Epic owns Unreal, And I totally thought that they will not give anything to Unity. They do, they actually do. And as you can see, you can already buy stuff for your Unity project if you want to. Again, personal is gonna be cheaper, or you can spend more if you want that. For those that are talking, you know, maybe you like Blender or whatever, Blender files are here as well, so don't worry, you can post your Blender stuff. I will totally try to post some Blender assets, maybe from my last scene that I posted. You might want to actually watch that. But yeah, this is kind of how this works right now. If there are gonna be any updates, any changes, I'm going to actually keep you up to date with it. Up until now, I can only congratulate Fab and again say sorry for trying to kill it before it was even born, but I would have been really mad if they didn't use this. Also, you have MetaHuman. I mean, of course, it's Epic stuff. You can also take this from Unreal. I mean, you could take this from Unreal, but now because this is the only place that, you know, Unreal can sell stuff, this is the place I guess you have to go with. But yeah, as you can see, you have a lot of things you can actually take, and I think this is such a cool stuff. All of these are given by Epic, as you can see, and I think that is absolutely great. Thank you, Epic, so much, and I'm happy that Fab is like this, and I hope it doesn't change. If it does, I'm gonna come back and do another video when I'm trashing it, because I love apparently to do that. But yeah, this is kind of it. I'm just happy for all of this. Bye, guys.